This is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Demolishor. He is part of the Constructicons team, and hopefully he is one of those that transforms into Devastator, because pictures of the box of the Devastator figure calls him Scavenger or Scrapper, but not Demolisher. So let's wait till the movie reveals what he really is. But he is a Constructicon, I think, uh, and he's a Voyager class figure, and he is probably one of the most unique figure molds that Hasbro has ever produced. Quite a pain and very frustrating to actually pose or stand up. There's not a lot of ways you can have him standing up or getting him in various poses, primarily because he has no legs, obviously, but you'll need to balance him using his arms, and based on the trailer, he doesn't really need legs because he just rolls with one wheel like a unicycle. Uh, Offhand, I will say this: if you're after the novelty of the figure, that it's such a unique figure, um, and just amazing detail about the figure, and you love the Constructicons, I say pick him up. But if you want him as a display piece or a posable piece, you are in for a big disappointment, and a lot of frustrating hours just trying to get him posed. I literally threw him on the ground out of sheer frustration about how difficult it is to pose this figure. But anyway, let's move on with the figure. You can pose him this way, um, if you wish, with one hand in front, or or yeah, or you can pose him with both hands to the side, like a standing position. I think Tia has done that, and that was a little bit too boring for me. Just having him, with his arms standing up like that. It was okay. It looks great. It looks like he's very bulky that way, but I wanted him in an action pose, and it was very difficult to get him into a decent action pose without really sacrificing a lot of the way how the figure looks like. So anyway, let's start with articulation on this figure. The arms do rotate 360. They go in and out, bend at the elbow, bend at the hands or the wrist. They're on a single axis together with the head, so the head will move if you move the arms, like so. More so with the left arm, but the right arm doesn't seem to affect the head. Okay, he has got wheels on both top and bottom of his body. The wheels do rotate, which is nice. So he can do a backflip and still be on top. It's just very hard to roll him because of the lack of symmetry of the axles. Uh, you can try and roll him up, but it's very difficult. Okay, the other thing is that it's made of rubbery plastic, so that's a very nice touch on by Hasbro on this figure. Uh, Quality issues. Great paint job, great detail everywhere except the face. At least for my figure, my face had huge, major quality issues. You can't see it on the camera, but I will tell you this: the half of his face it's like been scratched and rubbed off. And it's a shame because I wasn't able to see how good the quality was because the face was underneath in vehicle mode, and it just sucks to open a figure that Hasbro's done, and again you see him with the quality issues here and there, especially on the face. I was really looking forward to this head sculpt. I really love the head sculpt as shown by the pictures on the internet, but big downer right there. Um, I don't think I'll get another one just for the head, um, even if it's on clearance or what, in a couple of years. But a bit of a downer there. But that's no big deal. I mean, he looks battle damaged. So okay, that's about it. There's not really much you can say about him. He's probably the most unique Transformer out there to date. Uh, okay, to transform him, before we run out of time, go ahead and fold up these panels. Just spread the arms. Oh, sorry, there is Mech Alive. If you bend the elbows, the gears on his biceps do rotate, which is interesting. But I'd rather have Automorph than Mech Alive. Rotate the cab, both halves of the cab of the excavator. He is an excavator. He will transform into an excavator or a bucket, a steam shovel, whatever you want to call him. You want to split the axles on the wheels. You can go ahead and extend the treads by extending the center axle. Okay. Rotate. Sorry. Just rotate it out. Okay, like so. You can form tank treads and rotate it down. What's interesting about this figure is it's very simple to transform him. There's a lack of legs, lack of limbs, and the uniqueness of the figure makes for an easy, not too complicated transformation. You can actually have him this way. I mean, why didn't they make this figure this way? Well, he looked thin, okay. But he's a lot more stable this way. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Then what's left? Oh, okay. Oh, his back panels. Just open them up, and you can attach it here. There are tabs there that just catch the. There are notches there that just catch the tabs. They don't really stay, so you don't have to work at it. And fold these two connectors down. Okay. And then what do you have to do? Oh, here we go. Okay, rotate. Yeah, just rotate. There we go. Attach. Okay, and then you're halfway done. And then what's left is to join these two pieces together. Okay. Okay, it's just a matter of adjusting, rotating parts here and there, and then just adjusting how you're going to connect everything. Oh, okay, let me just connect these pieces together first, so to give the figure, the vehicle mode, some stability. Okay, just tab everything in. Okay, the Mech Alive still works in vehicle mode, as you can see. And yeah, let me just finish this up. Okay, and there you have, oh sorry, I forgot, the tank treads have holes which you can peg them into these pegs. Okay, there is Demolishor in his excavator mode, or vehicle mode, alt mode. They do tend to pop off. He does not have wheels anywhere, and the treads don't move, so you can't really roll him. He just stays put in one place. But what I like about this alt mode is that there's tremendous amount of details. A staircase right here, glass or plastic that is made to look like glass onto the cockpit or driver's seat. There's more staircases here. There's railings here and there. There's some detail here on the step everywhere. And then I would assume this is a huge vehicle. I mean, this should have been leader class. But it wouldn't be as exciting even if it were in leader class. So because of the simplicity of the transformation and the uniqueness of the figure's form. So there you have it. An 8 out of 10 for me. Not something you want to hunt down, but if it's there and you like him, I say pick him up. But don't expect too much from this figure. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Demolishor.